For the sake of the video, I have not actually created a task from scratch. Please understand, tasks reside in your Add Resource type. You would simply click Task and Add. What I do, however, want to do right now is begin a unit. Choosing Unit and then Add. Notice I already had a unit preview. This is going to be my actual unit that will develop from scratch. I think my unit name for this might be Simple Machines. I'm going to go ahead and close the name and description here. And I want to start adding the tasks necessary to complete this unit. Notice only the tasks are available options to select. Since I need all three of them, I'll select by clicking the check boxes, then use the Select button. Now at this point I want to look at the order of the tasks. Pencil Sharpener Museum, I really want that to be number 1. The remaining 2 sequences are fine. Now notice we actually do have a sequence section. The sequence section basically allows you a great deal of control. If you don't sequence with this section, all of the tasks that go with a unit will be displayed. If you prefer not to allow students to access a quiz, for example, until the mechanical pencil assembly task has been completed or turned in or had a satisfactory grade, you may actually modify that. We'll come back to that one in just a moment. Notice again, Simple Machines is the unit name. We'll save. Now the final step to actually start to implement this is to import the Simple Machines unit into the manager. So up until this point, we've actually developed the content. For example, an activity which closely resembles a job sheet, in essence the specific actions or directions that our students will be required to complete. Rubrics and tests are designed for assessment. The task is your means to manage activity, access, and assessment. A task can be a standalone item, or in the purpose of this video, can be rolled up into a unit of instruction. I'm going to click Current. That'll take me back to my basic ICAT room. From here, I'm going to go to my manager. This is your gradebook. Now in this case, for the purpose of previewing what we were trying to do, there is already a unit in here with all of the instructions, and this was called Labs. So in the process here, I am going to go ahead and create something called New Labs. So I'll go to Settings. Notice again, I do want this to be a rolled up item under quarter 1. Please notice at this point, this is where we can also weight any content that we need. So if your particular school requires that labs have a 25% weight, exams 10%, etc., you may change those here. Select Save. Now, when I get ready to do my import, what I need to do is actually go to the setting that I wish all of these tasks to be imported. Now, import will only import tasks into the current category. Let's kind of review some vocabulary. When we're dealing with tasks, and then we have a task manager, it should make sense to you then that you cannot import anything but a task, or in this case a unit, which does nothing but control or provide an umbrella, if you will, for tasks. Now, I can import these tasks by themselves, but what I really wanted was my Simple Machines unit to be imported. We have a very important information notice up here. The big note. Note that imported tasks are copied into the room, and changes to the original version will not be reflected after import. Choose Select. What we are anticipating seeing, and we see now within our new labs, is I have a pencil sharpener, museum, the pencil assembly, and then the quiz, in that order, are now imported. So when you import a unit, the individual tasks are brought in. Now, anyone who is already a room member has an assignment. However, it is closed. In order to open the assignment up, again, the task manager, or in this case, tasks, the idea is to identify when a student can have access to it, as well as determine how you're going to assess their work. Now, in this case, I'm just going to open it up. However, if you needed to, you could provide specific dates. Upon the arrival of that given date, it would automatically become available to them, as well as automatically display in their task manager. I'm going to repeat the process for my other two. Now, in this case, they are all assigned as well as open. Notice the legend. And I'm going to save. The process of rolling up tasks into a unit, not only did it make it easy to import the tasks into the manager, you're going to see when we create your new area that now you have the ability to have a single location, regardless of setting, to deliver a unit.